St. Moritz Enterprises is driven to improve mental health care for America's veterans. Too often, crises and physiological warning signs tied to post-traumatic stress stay invisible until they're critical. Today's tools are reactive, depend on self-reporting, and miss what's happening in real time. We set out to change that fast. In 6 weeks, we moved from idea to problem definition to a working iOS app using 2-week agile sprints, low-code tools, and a hypothesis-driven process to cut waste and prove value early. In our first 2 weeks, we focused on discovery and requirements. We mapped the stress response cycle, reviewed relevant models, completed a competitive analysis, and interviewed clinicians and clients to surface unmet needs. Each of these inputs informed our differentiation strategy, always-on biometrics and individualized cognitive fingerprints that enable early detection, fewer false alarms, in-the-moment support, and shared context for clinician-client decisions. We centered on the atomic network of clinician-client pairs, the smallest viable unit of meaningful engagement and treatment. Clinicians were the key to scale. Each could onboard multiple clients, introduce the tool to their group practices, and advocate within professional networks, accelerating adoption. As more clinician-client pairs engaged, shared workflows and insights amplified the product's utility. This insight shaped user journeys, a right-sized MVP, and clear acceptance criteria, with fast feedback that kept us aligned and reduced rework. Next, we transitioned into a 2-week sprint to build our MVP, a working version of the CFM app. We used Lovable, a low-code UI builder, to rapidly assemble interactive screens for journaling, biometric alerts, and reflection prompts. In parallel, we configured Supabase for backend storage, anonymizing and organizing user data, and setting up the structure for a more robust backend architecture. To validate our design, we simulated biometric inputs. This allowed us to test our twofold hypothesis. For patients, personalized near real-time biometrics triggers shorter intervention times and reduces episode severity. For clinicians, those same signals provide an early objective read on treatment efficacy so that care plans can be adjusted sooner. This gave us actionable feedback from early users and advisors, helping us fine-tune alert thresholds, trigger and response models, UI layout, and effective prompt types. The final 2 weeks focused on transforming our web demo into a mobile-first iOS experience. We wrapped for iOS with Capacitor, optimized layouts and gestures, and shipped through test flight to validate onboarding on user devices. The architecture is modular, secure, and reusable, ready for future AI modeling, additional sensors, and other potential use cases without adding unnecessary complexity. Tight feedback loops kept product and engineering in sync. Daily stand-ups, weekly reviews, and lightweight artifacts anchored to acceptance criteria. We emphasized UI and UX, security, and reuse on a modular architecture that grows with us without additional layers. The result is a disciplined way to capture requirements quickly, avoid waste, and deliver valuable, usable increments. With lean practices, product discipline, and the right tools, small teams can deliver big impact, from idea to iPhone in less than 6 weeks. And we're ready to bring that same passion, energy, and process to the Department of Interior Mission Support and Programs.